Today, we'll be making single-serving cheesecake. So let's go over the ingredients and utensils you will need. So now, what you will need for the cheesecake base is crushed up Oreo crumbs, crushed up Graham crumbs, and melted butter. Let's go over the ingredients you will need for the main cheesecake batter. For your main cheesecake batter is cream cheese, whipping cream or any cream, sugar, and vanilla extract. For your decoration and your flavoring is Nutella, crushed Oreo crumbs, the filling of Oreos, and peanut butter. Smooth or crunchy. The utensils you'll need are a cup or a bowl to make your cheesecake in, a large bowl, a medium bowl, and an electric hand mixer with a whisk attachment, or you can do this by hand using a spatula or a whisk. Now let's make our cream cheese base. Take your cream cheese and put it into your large bowl. Okay, perfect. That looks beautiful. And now just cream this until light and fluffy using your electric hand mixer. This might go everywhere, but in the very end, it's gonna get soft. Now that our cream cheese is light and fluffy, we can add in the rest of our ingredients. Then vanilla extract. Okay, then mix it all. Just mix it until the sugar dissolves. Scrape the sides down if needed. Okay, this is good enough. Now, set this aside. Take your medium bowl, then take your whipping cream, then put it in there. Then just whisk it until soft peaks form. Now that it is perfectly mixed, let's bring back our cream cheese filling to the table. And then take your spatula again and put your whipping cream in there. It doesn't really have to be fully whipped, just make sure it's at least a little bit fluffy. And continue mixing. Doesn't this look amazing? Now that it's done, let's go over to making the cheesecake base. Take 1 tablespoon and put 2 tablespoons of butter into each of your cheesecake base. Now just use a spoon or a popsicle stick to mix it. I'm just using a popsicle stick. It's pretty easy to mix. Now let's mix the Graham. Okay, great. Now let's set all the dishes aside. Take our cups. Now take a spoon, then scoop any of your Graham bases or cookie bases you would like. I'm gonna start off with the Graham base. Just take about 2 scoops, then just pat it down using your spoon. If you want, you can put it in the fridge to set or just let it air dry. Perfect. Then just do that to the rest. This is for the cookies and cream. Yum. Okay, now set that aside. Then after, let's get to making our different variations of flavors. Now, take your big bowl, take a spoon, and just scoop about maybe 1 to 2 scoops of your cream cheese base into a small bowl or a medium-sized bowl or like this size of bowl or like this size of bowl. Now take your peanut butter or your Nutella. You can use smooth or crunchy, but I like to use smooth because it's smooth and it's just About 2 scoops is enough for the flavor. It's gonna taste peanut buttery and creamy and cheesy. Okay, now our peanut butter cream cheese filling is done and it's delicious. It looks delicious and it will probably taste delicious. Let's make our Nutella filling. I already pre-putted the cream cheese filling, so now let's just put our Nutella. Take about 2 scoops. You don't want to put too much because Nutella has a very strong flavor, and we also want that cheesiness in there. Just mix it in. If you see clumps in there, it's okay. You can just leave it out and sit to just dissolve. Perfect. This looks delicious. Now that we're done with our Nutella filling, let's make our cookies and cream filling. For this one, it's gonna be kind of different. We will be adding the filling of the Oreos. We already pre-putted the cream cheese filling and also the Oreo filling. I took about maybe 2 or 4 cookies, which is 1 pack, and I just removed all the filling and I just crushed up the extra Oreo crumbs, and instead we are gonna be putting it in here. But we also want to save some because we're also gonna use some for topping. Okay. Mix it nice and beautiful. If it gets liquidy, you can just put it in the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes. This looks delicious. Now let's assemble our cheesecake. Take one of your Graham bases and take 1 small spoon and take your peanut butter base. Just put about maybe 4 scoops. If you're using a small spoon, just put in 4 scoops. But if you're using a big spoon, just put 2 or 1 scoop. It depends how fluffy you make it. Just spread it around. The consistency of the peanut butter should probably be a little bit more smooth. Now take your cream cheese filling and put some in there. Or another choice you can do is instead keep the filling normal and put like maybe 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of filling in the bottom. Then after put Oreo crumbs, then just stack it. It's like cookie crumbs and cookie base. Just take an Oreo, then just place it on top. Just stand it. Then after take some Oreo crumbs and just sprinkle it around. And that's more simple. And it looks delicious. So now I'm just gonna make the rest, then after we're ready to eat. Okay guys, these just came out of the freezer. You don't have to put this in the freezer, but if you want for better texture, you can put it in the freezer for like an ice creamy texture and it's still the same delicious. And look at these guys, these just look so good. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. This looks like the one with more cookies. Okay, let's try it. Look at that. There's so much cookie, there's so much That's really good. It's really good. It's the perfect sweet and creamy and cheesy thing. This is perfect for 1 person. So if you want a single serve, this is what you should go to. Guys, you must try this recipe. So that's all for today. Hope to see you on my next video. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. Merci, au revoir!